busy in here, get busy in here. Yeah, my squad run deep. Yeah, we really in here. I swear whatever you want, you can get it in here. Comedy or the drama, it's a mixture in here. But you love it in here. Yeah, you love it in here. Got reviews up in here. We got stories in here. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the bell. Oh yeah, 3 clicks like the shoes on Dorothy in here.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy BusyBlu, and I'm here reluctantly. Y'all, when I say I'm tired, I am tired. So I know that I said I was gonna watch The Amazing Race today. We're supposed to be having game night, y'all. Me and my partner stayed up and we watched. The Amazing Race came on today, so we didn't watch episode 5. That's who cares. But we did watch episode 1 through episode 4, and I even came here with y'all. To y'all with the notes. Okay. So first of all, I'm tired. Okay, I live on the East Coast. It is 1 o'clock in the morning. Not really, but it's almost there. So I'm gonna try to give y'all as much as I can. I got a real job career. Okay, real job career. So I'm gonna try to give y'all as much as I can. I got a cocktail, but I need a 5-hour energy and a coffee. So y'all, what's up, everybody? It's your boy BusyBlu, and I am back, and we're gonna talk about another episode and review of The Amazing Race, season 32. How y'all liking it so far? Y'all like it so far? What y'all think? I think it's very racist. I think it's very racist. I don't want to say it's racist. I will say that the African Americans became a casualty of war, and that's what I don't like about it. I don't like how they just using us as pawn pieces and casualties of war. But I'm gonna talk to you about the casualties of war as we get more to the episodes. I just didn't like how they just something happened to us because y'all hoes fighting. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all can't just keep doing that over there? Why y'all gotta involve me and my good sis? Why you gotta involve me and my bro or my dad? Like, why y'all can't just do that over there? So y'all, let's start. The girl said that they got over 1 million miles. I don't know. I don't know if they got a new credit card. If he wants to let y'all know that he has extra points. But anyway, let's start with episode 1. And for all y'all who are waiting for Love at the Lockup, it's only 2 episodes of that. So I'm gonna get to that. I got y'all. So this is gonna be a real quick review, unless I got something to say. And I was gonna pre-record it, but y'all, I'm telling you, when I pre-recorded on this MacBook Pro, that girl be like, okay, export 5 hours. I go to sleep, wake up, and the girl's still not done. And I have friends who do all types of voice modifications. Y'all seen Jolene? She be over there doing all stuff like this. I don't even do nothing like that. Maybe I'll do a filter here and there, give the girls a filter, and then put my name on it. So that's why I'm live at 1 o'clock in the morning. All right. So to just name off all the contestants, we got Riley and Madison, Will and James, Gary and D'Angelo, Nathan and Cody, Kaylin and Haley, Jerry and Frank, Eshwa and Arpana, Leo and Alana, Michelle and Victoria, and Kelly and Levon, right? So we start up the race. Boom. It looked like we was in somebody's orchestra. I'm not sure. And y'all, again, if y'all have never watched me before, I barely know what's going on. Okay? I mean, I'm gonna give it to you how I saw it. And if it was fact, it was fact. And if it wasn't, it wasn't. Okay? So after that, you got now, and I'll never forget this. So because I tried to do this review for y'all several times, there was one episode that I watched several times, and that was episode 1. James, look into this, or Will, whichever one y'all said this. How you say you applied 9 times? You've applied 9 times, but you can't imagine seeing yourself playing The Amazing Race with nobody else but your partner. Girl, the numbers are in. I think you did. I think you could. We saw it 9 times. I applied to be on The Amazing Race 9 times, and in all my dreams. I never would have seen myself. I couldn't imagine myself playing this game with anyone, girl. But you did. You did it 9 times. Okay. Anyway, moving on. We got Nathan and Cody. Corey, they were really country. Like I really liked them. They learned about each other from noodling, I guess. I'm gonna try to highlight some of your comments over here. Um, gotta run, but I catch up. Girl, you better sleep well. Um, exactly 9 times. Here, how you apply for the show 9 times, but you can't see yourself doing the show without anybody else. Girl, the results are in, and it says 9 times you did. Anyway, we got Nathan and Corey. They learned about each other from noodling. I guess it's like a thing that they do they fish, they pick up stuff. I don't know. After that, you got Jerry and Frank. Now, y'all, this became a running thing for me, but since day one, what frustrated me about Jerry and Frank, here, Frank, here, Jerry, yo, my dad is a role model. He's done everything for me. He's always been that person for me. You know, it's hard to live up to a standard like that because my dad is just always, he gave the power, he gave the influence, and live under somebody like that has been so difficult. And now I got to really try to figure out what I'm going to do because, just living up to somebody that's just so amazing, so great, so awesome. Everybody looks at him as a store. How do I do it? Y'all, is it just me? Or did Jerry not want to be there? It just seemed like Jerry didn't want to be there. He's like, look, my son made me come to this stupid show. I was retired. I had 3 hip replacements. I don't got time for this. So after that, you got Michelle and Victoria. They're Louisiana girls. They learn to love each other, whatever. You got the first task. Okay. So they got to roll these huge steel drums down to the street party and meet who they got to meet? They got to meet some man in Carnival. So they get down there. Those things was big. Okay, those were some really big drums. In the midst of that, we meet Riley and Madison. I really like Riley and Madison. I don't know what y'all think about them, but I really like Riley and Madison. They said that they were having problems because they overpacked. Okay, so he was like, I gotta keep bending down and get this, thing rolling, and I'm really not liking it. They grew up in Hawaii, then they decided to play sports in like other areas, grew a beard. That was all she wrote. After that, you got Hung and Chi. I hope I'm saying their names right. But I never had more hope in a couple or a team, and then they just let me down. But when I first met them, it seemed like, okay, teamwork make the dream work. Like they were talking to each other, communication was going good. They were, boosting up each other. I was here for it. Girl, after episode 4, I was like, get them off my screen. After that, you got Esra and Apana. Let's talk about this. Because now that I'm reading it, this is what my frustration was. So when we meet them, these hoes in the taxi, last place. Ash will talk about, yeah. I think it was so much better for us. Yeah, I think it was so much better for us to, sit down and wait. Wait it out a little bit. People were grabbing things really fast. Someone could have tripped. Okay? And then you'll be out of the race completely. So, we really had to make sure we took time and, just really, it's called The Amazing Race. And I don't know if he knew that it was called The Amazing Race. And as we see him throughout the days, I'm not sure. It's called The Amazing Race. People going to be grabbing stuff, running and doing all. You can't just decide, oh no, hold on, sis. We're going to sit back, watch those scoundrels. Girl, it's called The Amazing Race. Knock somebody over, punch them in the face, do whatever you need to do. It was just really ridiculous. Max produced an Eshwa and Aparna at every challenge. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get into this. And I was saying this. I'm glad you brought that up, Max. I love your Abby. I'm so tired of y'all engineer hoes. I'm so tired of y'all engineer hoes, y'all accounting hoes, and who else? What other hoes? We tired of y'all. Put in the comments. It's only a couple of us in here. We can really talk. We're tired of engineer hoes, accounting hoes, and what else? Give me one more hoe. Every time y'all come up to a challenge, it's like, well, this is engineering 101. First of all, I thought you do candy engineering. I thought you engineer food stripes. I thought you just did the coding and a couple of apps. Now you know how to build buildings. Now you know how to build homes. You know what, Max? Lawyers. I'm so tired of y'all law and hoes too. You give you one or two little things. Now it's, you know what? This is very easy, and we'll see where that takes them when we get into the episode. So as we go through the episode, we learn that D'Angelo and Gary make it first. They became friends because they play sports together, but they have so many similarities. Is it just me, or do y'all all feel like Gary is tired of D'Angelo? To be honest, I'd be tired of him too. But are y'all tired of D'Angelo too? I feel like Gary is like, oh my God, I can't wait for this game to be over so I can stop dealing with this man. No, put it over here, D'Angelo, please. I feel like he gets really upset. And then he gets really endeared. He gets the engineering degree, but he is a computer engineer. I just don't get it. Girl, you're engineer. Every time he comes up towards this is a water challenge. Well, as an engineer, girl, it's enough for me. So I like D'Angelo and Gary, but it just seemed like Gary is so over D'Angelo at every turn. So after that, you got them getting on their flights. On the first flight, you got Riley and Madison, Hung and Chi, Nathan and Cody, Michelle and Victoria, Will and James. Then you got Kelly and LeVar, Kaylin and Haley. I don't like their names. Leo and Alana, and then Eshwa and Apana. They gotta go somewhere in Tobago. Swim for the fish. Now, this was one of those challenges where you gotta really read and take note. Because you needed to know what was the combination to get open the safe on the fish. Who put these locks on the fish? You needed to know the combination to get the fish out, but then you also needed to know the color of paint that was on the fish. Well, everybody didn't take note on that. So my partner, he was yelling at the screen. One person remember this and the other person remember that, which I feel like is really great. And I'm good with repetition, so I would have remembered the colors and you can remember the numbers. You had Han and Chin. Was it just me, or y'all put it in the comments? I felt like I would have continued on with what Han and Chin did. I mean, Hung and Chin did. Chi did. Is it Hung and Chi? Yeah, Hung and Chi did. Look, girl, I don't remember what those raggedy colors were. We're going to put this combination in every single one of these and see if it's right. That's it. And that's all, period. I don't know what color that fish was. And I'm not going back in that boat. Girl, 9924, put it in there. And let's keep going. And they got to fishing over it. Would y'all have done the same thing? I would have done the same thing. I was like, look, I don't got time for this. I don't remember what the fish looked like. 9924, 9924, 9924, 9924. And we would have got up to fish 100. I'm not going back in that boat. Sorry. So during this challenge, you get all types of holes going. Let me tell y'all a couple of things that I hate about Amazing Race. And this is why it's hard to review this show. And shout out to any other people who do it. First of all, they don't even do full introductions. I'm learning about these people haphazardly. you know, we in the middle of the last challenge, and now I'm finally learning about two black people who was playing the game the whole time. Two, and shout out to the editors, whoever put the show together. You know, you guys deserve the biggest raise. It's a lot happening at once. And in the midst of it happening, you also want me to learn about y'all too? It's enough for me, dog. It's enough for me. So anyway, stuff was happening. We get introduced to Kelly and Levon. They ran. Okay. Y'all, is it me? Or y'all need to get some new people to do y'all introduction. If Big Brother could do with the water splash, why y'all got Kelly and Levon doing this? Why y'all embarrassing my sisters like this on this television screen? I say, is that what it? Why y'all got these two strong black women up here doing this? Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself, and I want to know who put that out there. I want to know who was the creative developer, and all y'all need to get sued. Anyway, it was so wet. Bryson said it was wet. It was really wet. I was very upset. And I said, is this all they is this what they doing? Anyway, after that, they had to find clues at the Swallows Beach or Tobago, whatever. I told you this is gonna be really fast. Oh yeah, Hung and Chi, they got to number 55 before they got it in. I promise you I would have been putting that code in so fast. Y'all wouldn't be able to stop me. All right, so then after that, they had to go to the roadblock, right? So the roadblock was steal the show. You had to said they like a man, me won't go. Put your B's in the comments if y'all remember that from Beetlejuice, or tell me if I am uncultured and y'all just know that because of your family heritage. But I know from Beetlejuice because I am an American who is young. But anyway, they had to learn how to play that. Now, to some, it was easier. To others, so they had to play the steel drums. Now, they had all types of numbers and bells and whistles and stuff on it. They had lists in front of the numbers here. I wasn't sure what the problem was when it was like bang here, but the girls had issues, okay? Let me tell you something about Michelle when Michelle went up there. Was it just me? Or was Michelle, she was a little too aggressive with it. She was like, okay, yes, okay, do. And I was like, girl, don't beat the thing up, girl. This is a steel drum. You're gonna careful. Okay, do. It was real bad. After that, you got Gary not doing well either. Willa James come through. I think she comes through and gets it first. Why Michelle gonna say it's because he's Asian, he probably plays the piano. Racist much, but I'm gonna allow it because you are a minority. After that, you got Willa James, they go. Frank gets it. Then you got was it just me or was Eshwa, Cody, and Kaylin? They went up there, they was like do. Girl, I don't know this song, but it's my turn, so I'm about to. There was Nick Cannon drumlining it. It was really bad. And this man was a real stickler for the song. I thought this time period. He was like, no, too soft, too fast, too loud, too quiet. I just don't like the way you look. Like everything about it was just too much. Can we get a new ref, please? Michelle went in. Somebody said Michelle went in way too confident. Catch the beats person. Exactly. She was. Y'all heard that, and this is why I knew this hoe wasn't gonna be able to get it right because she was like, y'all see me reaching for my glasses. The hoe was like, oh, I'm about to do a symphonic, and can you please slow down the cadence? So she'd say all types of musical terms, but couldn't get a couple of give us the Sierra 1-2 style. But she want to use musical terms. Can we please settle the cadence down. That's how I'm going to be able to really go. Girl, if you don't take these chopsticks and hit those, I can't. Anyway, then you got Leo and Alana. Leo is very musical, but he's stiff as a board. You got Kelly and Levon. Child, they came in late. Kelly, girl. Now you thought you was doing bad with the fishes. When they got over here, it was like, and she kept throwing the stuff. I got nervous with the people around her. I was like, oh my God, move the drawers, move the people. Kelly was getting very upset, and I was concerned that she was gonna hit someone sooner or later. She was very aggressive in her anger. After that, you got Corey. He's trying his best, but how about Corey up in here, Cody up in here talking about something? At this point, I just want to gain a great friendship. So if we make it, if we don't, it's all about the friendship. Let me tell you a whole something, and I'm sure everybody that I will be talking to is asleep right now. Don't think you got my friendship after we lose. Don't think you got it. Do not think that you have my friendship after we lose. If you was doing this with a friendship and not the money, you were not the partner for me. Okay? And don't think that you left with you left two things behind. Okay, the money and my friendship. And that's that on that. D'Angelo picked Gary to go. And I was thinking, first of all, you black. Okay, you could give us a little bit of Caribbean beat, but no, he picks Gary to go. Gary was big and stocky, and he really kept trying to. He finally did get it, but was it just me, or did the man who was over it just be like, yeah. Oh, my favorite song, you hit him just right. Okay. After that, we got the pit stop. Now this is dangerous. First of all, why we gotta do this little sprint with these goats who don't care about my well-being? Child, y'all saw how they carried. Y'all saw how that goat disrespected. That first goat disrespected. What's her name? Hun and Chi. Child brought her out. She was going like this, holding on to it. He kept saying, "Let it go, let it go." Then she let it go. He's like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay? Are you okay, girl? Did I make it? Did I hit the mat? Did I hit the mat?" I said, girl, it's not worth it. It's not. Don't you got children? Don't you got children at the house? It's not worth it. Let the goat go. Let the goat go. But they did that little, haphazard, follow the goat to the end, to the finish line. And then, so I watched these in sequential order just now. They beta switched me. And CBS, don't you ever do no mess like that in your life with this boring ass show. I was beta switched. When he was like, "Oh, I bet you think it was over, but you're still racing. Make sure you go to the..." And I was thinking, oh my God, this must be a 2-hour special. The race is over, girl. Today, we done got to the leg. So going through all of that, we got Hanachi first, Michelle and Victoria second, Riley and Madison third, Will and James fourth, Jerry and Frank. Why you name your child Jerry and Frank fifth, Leo and Alana, Eshwa and Apana, Kaylin and Haley, Kelly and Levon. Now Kelly and Levon was lucky because those girls had the boat with 2 engines, so they said they was gonna zoom through. D'Angelo and Gary, and then we got Nathan and poor Nathan and Cody. They didn't make America great again, and y'all couldn't win Eve. Now down to episode 2. So episode 2, they all flying to Colombia, right? So all the teams arrive at the same time. They get out, boom, rushing through. They got to go through some salt mines. So in the salt mine, you can find little timers. Like if you play Taboo and little thing, they find little things like that. Now some of them are 10 minutes, some of them are 20 minutes. You got to search for at least one timer. Then you can put what plane, what flight you want to get on. Now you can get a 10, you can get a 20. This is also a chance for you to, during the yield, you can say, hey girl, 20 minutes. Sorry, girl. This is the only time I can find. It's the only time I can find 20 minutes. So do you give it to someone else? So the girls, everybody started going in. Now, no one was looking to actually use the yield. So I don't know why they were going in there like, oh no, okay, not 20. No, please. Girl, pick up whatever the first thing you see and say this is the timer, and then get out of here. Anyway, the caves look beautiful. They're all running through. On the first flight, because there was 5 attendees in the first flight and then 5 attendees in the second flight. You got Chen and Hung, Will and James, D'Angelo and Gary, Riley and Madison, and Eshwar and Apana all on the first flight, right? Then you got Leo and Lana, Kelly and Levon, Kaylin and Haley, and Victoria and Michelle, and Jerry and Frank. It's me. And I gotta give them this too. Don't we just always haphazardly see Jerry and Frank just around? The whole day will be gone. We'll be on a whole new challenge. And then they'll be like, oh yeah, we got here last. Okay, so what did it look like? What did y'all do? I felt like they just rushed past. I didn't even see them look for a crystal or rock or timer or nothing. I just felt like it was just like, yeah, we got here last, so now we gonna sleep with them too in the bungalow. Okay. After that, you got the flights going off. They'll race to the city, and they'll race through the city, and then they have to climb this bell tower, right? And in the bell tower, they're looking for not glitter and gold, but emerald or gold. If it's emerald, Jerry is racing on Jerry time. Bless up. That's true. Jerry said, look, let me tell you something. And I'm telling y'all, I ain't never seen that one episode except for that last one where I was like, this Jerry, if you are being held against your will, blink twice. Jerry be sitting here just like this. And his son be like, yes, greatest ever. It's so hard working under, living under. A mess. Okay. So the people who find emerald, y'all tell me what y'all feel about this, but if you find emerald, then you gotta go to a street broker. But if you find gold, which isn't that mass produced, you gotta go to an archaeologist. I said, what in the is this? Okay. But anyway, they go down. Everybody finding what they need to find. They go to the brokers, whatever. The traffic was really bad. It was really, really bad. The girls were scared. How about Kelly and Haiti? Or Kelly and Levon, they got in the whole. Why am I still holding these drumsticks? They got in the whole taxi cab, and his phone died, and he was using that for directions. And they were like, "Do you have a charger?" He was like, "Oh no." So where y'all say I going tonight? y'all trying to y'all still try to come by the crib like, oh no, I don't have a charger. Girl, let me out, Mo. Why am I doing this with y'all? It was ridiculous. Lano said, wow, is this really live? Yes, we are live. Okay, we are live. I just got to get this out because I need to. I'll forget. You're not seeing things. This is me in the flesh. Ow. Okay. Either way, they get to the first roadblock. Who feels like clowning around? They got to walk a tightrope with some glasses. After being turned around on some big wheels. Now everyone got this one by one, so easy. D'Angelo and Gary got it. Hung and Chi got it. Riley and Madison got it. Will and James got it. Apollo and Esra got it. Michelle and Victoria got it. You put Alana up there. The girl's just dropping bottles left and right. Thank God she don't work at a restaurant. She's just on the tightrope. Just drop it. I felt like she thought the task was to drop it. Just dropping it. Then she had the nerve to look down back at us. I don't know what's going on, girl. I do. You're dropping these things. You need to keep a little sturdy. Hold on to a little bit tighter. Very upset. Then everybody comes in. Kelly and LeVon, they show up. She said, "Look, I was about to hold this cocktail as best as I could, girl. You don't let no alcohol slip. Amen, amen." So they get back in town. They have to customize the truck. Now, what he said is that the truck was going to be real tricky because there's a horn in the front that you got to put together. And everybody don't know that they're going to skip and zoom right through it, right? So everybody's putting the truck together. Now, this is when I start to talk about this race, these implicit biases that a lot of people have, racial undertones, and people of color being used as casualty of war that don't concern them. But give me a second. So I don't know why these hoes be having real big problems with copy and paste jobs, but I could look at something, that's it, that's what I'm doing, boom. So anyway, D'Angelo said, "Look, I know exactly what to do. I'm very detailed." He looked at this thing, said, "The horn. Okay, that's what I got to do. It don't matter." So Hunt and Cheese, they get it together first. And then you got D'Angelo and Gary, they get second. So now all the girls are starting to arrive. Now everybody's starting to arrive. We're about to put these things together. Now the truck was decorative. They had little ribbons going around. It must have been somebody's birthday. All types of stuff, right? But just like they said, that horn started tripping the girls up, okay? So they're looking like, what do I have to do? What do I got to do? You got Will and James, and this is how me and my partner, we was talking about this because I would have been the partner to be like, take that route thing out because I need to read this again. Something ain't making sense. How these hoes got it, he don't even look smart. And I don't got it yet, take it out. And when old boy said to him, "It's not going to help us, just do this," I would have slapped him. We don't know if it's going to help me or not. I said, take that route map out so I can look and read it again. Don't you dare, okay? Be like, "Oh, no, it's not going to help us. Just put the streamers up." Girl, I already got the streamers up. It got so bad that old boy was like, "I need to see what's going on." He's sitting here squinting. I feel like maybe ours needs to be 2 centimeters high. No, girl, you just need a horn. You just need a horn. So you got Riley and Madison do it next. You know what's funny is the cut too, because he's like, "Look, let me see what it says." And he's like, "Nah, it's cool." Riley and Madison, he in the car, he like, "Nigga, we could have just looked at this right here. Put the horn in real quick." Then you got Eshwar and Partner, they get theirs together. Michelle and Victoria, they get theirs together. Will and James, not happy. Now he mad in the corner. What are they doing? Now I know my accoutrements are up to par. Now he a mad hoe. He up here. Now he's critically, he's very detail oriented and critiquing everybody's trying. I don't even think those streamers look right, in my opinion. And they could have done the chairs differently. Now the hoes is mad. Finally, and he know how to do it. He know to look at it and run. Because when he looked at that thing and said, "Okay, it's the horn," and he ran back to that car, he know he got a partner like me, because I would have been like, let me see it. What you running so fast for? Should you have let me read it a long time ago? Should you have let me read it a long time ago? Yo, Jolene is in the chat. Put your B's in the comments for Jolene. It's only 16 of us. But I text Jolene right before I went live. I said, "Jolene, I just watched all these episodes of The Amazing Race, and I'm going to try my best to get it out." When I say I'm tired, look at these. I don't got no bags. They just don't come to me. Bags don't come over here. Look at these bags. My partner said, "Well, I'll be asleep." He's the worst. That's all right, because we about to get this done, y'all, real quick, right? We only got maybe like, what, 30 more minutes? So, they get the, Did she say so? Bags don't come over there. They don't come over here. Bags don't live over here. Bags don't live here anymore. They're not happy about it, so they get all of that, right? So then Will and James realize it's the horn. Girl, they let everybody in that town know it's the horn. They get the horn. They put the horn on, right? Now everybody out here getting the horns. Then you got Leo and Alana. These are two hoes I don't like. I'm sorry. And y'all can say what y'all want to say about it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. They go up to the two white people up in the group and be like, hey, girl, don't forget the horns. You got all these people here. Hey, girl. They go up to Kaylin. Hey, girl, don't forget the horn. It's the horn in the front. Thank God my good sis was looking. She was like, wait a second. Did she just say horn? Let's do the horn. Let's just do the horn. So then they do the horn. Everybody yelling about the horn, right? Kaylin and Haley, they get 8th. You got James and Frank, they get 9th, and then you got Kelly and LeVon, they get last place. This is what my problem is. And this is the first casualty of war, right? First of all, you ain't really even care about this game like that. You didn't even care about what was going on like that. Leo and Alana. Yeah, and still you going over here. Oh, don't forget the oh, I kind of like them. Now you putting the black people, and my thing is they was just minding their business over here trying to compete the test like everybody else. Trying to compete the test like everybody else. Now you got two black women getting out because you want to hip hop and scotch your way through saying, oh girl, don't forget the horn. I won't say that, don't forget the horn. Like these hoes the one to be. Like these hoes the ones gonna, oh, we got something. And I should have known something is up. So either way, and y'all see what the fuck, really see what's going on. This episode 2, right? This episode 2? This episode 2. Y'all see what happened? So we got the Southern people out. Then you see this episode 2, right? Everything is, this is they may be eliminated. Somebody may be eliminated. Oh, when is somebody black at the end? Oh, girl, for sure. It's a fact. Hang it up, flat screen. You're going to be, those girls are gone, okay? Y'all had them do like this. Okay? And then you took them off our screens. That's all right. Strong black woman, strong black woman. Now let's get into this. Because they were just a casualty of war. You could have stayed in your lane, girl. First of all, it took you so long to even realize what a horn was and what it was doing. But now you're the expert. And now you got my girls going out because you ain't here being childish. Now we at the pit stop, right? Everybody at some grassy place. I don't know. They going to Switzerland. At the pit stop, we got Huntington at first. They going to Switzerland. I really do love the Travelocity gnome. So if anybody wants to buy me a Travelocity gnome, y'all can set it over here. D'Angelo and Gary are second. Riley and Madison are third. At the end of the day, Kelly and LeVon, they get out last. And it really pissed me off because, first of all, we sit here even trying to cheat because y'all want to sit here and talk about, don't forget the horn, girl. Don't forget the horn. After that, we got episode 3. Because now it gets worse. Right? Because what I'm telling y'all, black people at this point, we just casualties of war. We're just casualties of war. They got other childish things going on, very minute things that really aren't bothering you or frustrating you in the realm of the game, but yet and still the black people get hurt because you're not being strategic. So I should have known something was up when production kept reiterating what Kaylin or Haley needed to do. Oh, we owe them such a huge favor. Oh, they did so much for us. Oh, we definitely owe Leo and the way that they were able to save us. Oh, we really have to make sure that, and they definitely said, so we have to make sure that, I said, this is overkill. This is overkill. Okay, we get it. We get it. So I should have known the girls are teeing us up for something that we knew was gonna happen, right? So we get in there. They gotta go to the market or whatever. They gotta they bring their hourglass. Who knows what's going on? You got Will and James. Will and James like, look, let me tell y'all something. I will not be covering tonight's episode as well. That's gonna be tomorrow. Because Delana asked, I would not be covering tonight's episode. I'm tired. I only cover what was on CBS All Access. So Will and James said, look, let me tell you who we need to U-turn, Leo and Alana. And I was with them. I was with them. First of all, y'all doing these hopscotch kindergarten moves, going around telling the two blonde chicks what to do, and they really not even in the game like that. But that's all right. So then you got Kaylin and Haley again. We're indebted to them. Oh, they did such a great thing for us. Oh my gosh, I keep we have to make sure that we're gonna have to repay them. Okay, we get it. Fine, sure. Then here go Frank and Jerry again. Oh, my dad's the best. He's so great. He's so amazing. It's so hard working under him. It's been so difficult. Moving over that. They're at the airport creating Big Brother alliances. Okay. After that, you go to the Manus Market Mayhem. Basically, they gotta go to the market, number 35, something like that, and get a whole list of 11 things that they gotta purchase throughout the market. But it's in Portuguese. I don't know. Y'all know my facts be shifty. Anyway, they looking around trying to order whatever they need to do. Now I was watching. I was like, okay, that don't look right. That don't look right. Y'all remember when Jerry and Frank went to those people? They put that wooden machete in that bag. I said, girl, y'all too old for this. Y'all too old for this. They put that wooden thing in the bag. And first of all, y'all had Victoria and Michelle out here at the boat talking about number 35. Is this where we need to go? Anybody who follows after Victoria and Michelle, y'all need to be crucified and killed. Because there's no reason why. Why? They don't know where they're going half the time, and they don't think that they know where they're going. Do not follow them. So they doing the shopping. Yo, was it just me? Or did production say F this episode? I saw so many cameramen. I saw so many production staff. I can't, y'all, if it was a drinking game, I would have been drunk. And I saw so many people with cameras throughout it. I remember me and Babe was watching it. He was like, oh my God, look at all the people coming up. Look at all the people coming up in order to get that stuff counted. I was like, no, have those people camera. Do you see the cameras in it? Production was coming, running just like this. Okay? Half the people's cameramen, they just really dropped the ball. They was all over the place, right? So they get there, they're counting their stuff, making sure that they got whatever they need. Then they get on the boat. The problem was the girls did not have everything that they needed in the bag. Some people had to go back for scarves. Some people had to go back for flour. Some people had to go back for gloves. We definitely know they had to go back for that machete. Period. Okay? So as people are having these mishaps of, I thought I got that, I didn't, I thought I got that, da-da-da. Also, people are now getting on the boats and realizing, yo, tell me this. Do y'all think the person who was on that boat that Will and James was on was playing a trick on them? Because every time they got on the boat and got off the boat, something was gone. Oh no, the fish. Go get the fish. Wait a second, the gloves. Oh, wait, the gloves. Oh, wait, hold on. What the flour? And I kept thinking, y'all missing all of this. I felt like it was Mr. Boatman. I feel like he was taking stuff out, tossing it. They're gonna come back and be so upset. But then they started forgetting their bags of all the stuff that they done packed and shopped and done all this stuff with. So it was getting down to the wire. As everybody started to realize, okay, we may need our bags, you had a couple of the girls going, right? So their next thing was, which I don't understand, and I'm a part of me feels some type of way, but it's not my culture. But they're going to this tribe that has never been outside of their tribes or interacted, and they're going to be cooking or building, or something about it felt very, maybe we shouldn't. But either way, the man gonna shoot, a spitball down to, let me not the great I don't know if it's a ritual, but he shot something down, the thing fell, and then they had to do what they needed to do. As they're going, I think, was it Riley and Matthew? No, it was D'Angelo and Gary told the girls, like, "Oh, do y'all got y'all bag?" And it was like, "Oh my God, no, we got to turn around, right?" Is it just me? Because as they were going the opposite way, you got Jerry and Frank going the opposite way, right? And he was like, "Oh, it looks like she was mouthing something to us, but not sure what it is. Let's just make sure we kill it, whatever it is." First of all, if I see somebody trying to give me some type of signal, Mr. Boat, stop the boat. Okay, Captain? Pull out every piece of paper you got. Why they going that way? They was last. They was right above us. So I know they're not winning and coming back to the. Why are they turning around? What was she trying to say to us? Captain, stop the boat. Let's figure out what's going on. No. No. You know what they say? Well, it looked like she was trying to say something to us. Let's just kill it. They get all the way to the island. Realize, girl, I need my bag. They got it, went back and got it. Y'all see why soon. So after once you get to the island, you get to decide, are you going to build a roof or shelter for the chief, or are you going to feed the people in the place, right? So I would have, BusyBlu cook. So I would have like, girl, would you want some ham and cheese? What you want? You got some fish? I got some stuff for you. I can use some machete. What you want, right? So after that, it's time for the the U-turns, right? And Will and James did what they said they were gonna do. Girl, time to U-turn like Usher. You got to go back. Here we go. Production setting up the staff, right? So all the girls coming through, they're doing their challenges. They're building huts. They're cooking food. They're doing whatever they need to do. Is it just me, or did Michelle and Victoria bring negative energy to the girl? These people have never been outside, and here y'all are yelling up and down. The neighbors can hear you, girl. This is only seaweed. They was just so like, you're spilling it everywhere. You always do this. I can't believe. We don't need your negativity. I'm trying to eat this fish soup. Anyway, they go through, everybody doing whatever they need to do with the house, right? So then we got the U-turns. After they get to the U-turn, nobody else want the U-turn. Then here go, I'm about to be racist, but I'm not going to put it like that. Kaylin and Haley, come up. Well, we know we were so indebted, as we told y'all 50 million times throughout the episode, and they already gave y'all flashbacks to when it happened. We're going to have to give them a little bit of time to catch up. So we're going to U-turn the black people. First of all, Lionel and Lionel. See, first of all, Frank and what's that man's name? Because I want to. Frank and Jerry. First of all, they were doing their own thing, turning around, getting it. They could have been left in last place without y'all U-turning and doing whatever. Because when when Leo and Alana got whatever their names are got to the U-turn, really? You're gonna U-turn us We were in 7th place. Where you're using it like this? Oh, but when it's your turn, it's, oh, we got to use it on the last place people so we can give them a chance to. These people minding their business, turning around, going all the way back to the city to get their groceries because they forgot them, and y'all gonna sit here and say, "Oh, we need to make sure that we're gonna have to." They was getting last place regardless. The girls could barely keep up with the task. But no, since we got the U-turn and we got to give them a favor, we're gonna U-turn. This is what I talk about with black people being casualties of war. Episode 2. Y'all, since y'all want to be buddy and just randomly tell girls, hook the horn up, now we got the black people out. Now here we are, episode 3. First of all, y'all had Michelle and Victoria. They finished the task. They completed the task. These hoes walked around for 34 minutes not knowing where they needed to get their next clue to go to the pit stop. 34 minutes. But y'all so pressed like a panini, y'all going out and having to U-turn the black people when you have Tweedledee and Tweedledummer in a bun walking around the whole hut trying to figure out what we do next. And it's just so frustrating to me. And this is when I realized Kaylin and Haley can go. They can go anytime. And Leo and Alana, y'all can go too. Because these hoes made it by the Busy. Did you see Busy, did you see Alana reply to everyone on Twitter calling her a racist? She kept saying DM and I'm happy to discuss my biases. You said I already know what you need. There's no discussion that we need to have. You're not denying it. You're saying we're going let me talk a little bit more in depth, okay? In my DMs. Let's have a private conversation about my racism. It's enough for me. Stay away from me. So welcome back, Ghost. So out of all the people they could have U-turned, let's get the man with all these hip replacements, elderly. It just everything about it did not sit right, and it just y'all made these black people the scapegoat, and they were a casualty of war. That girl was minding her business, trying to get her car together, and here y'all are whispering sweet nothings to everybody else. Then here we go. We are already in last place. We got to go all the way back to the island to get our a couple of machetes and stuff like that. And y'all want to U-turn us? Why did y'all U-turn these other hoes? If the gun was to, oh, let's make sure we get people who really doing it. Oh, you think you're really getting someone who's going to? Girl, y'all didn't. Y'all was 3rd place. Y'all had five teams to choose from, and you chose man one of them, except for the black people. And let me tell you something about the end of this whole entire thing. Let's be clear. Let me say something, Leo and Alana. I don't like y'all, and I hope y'all don't win. And I don't know what y'all going through, and I don't care. Y'all really not about that. Because in the last episode is, you're turning against and why would they, da. Oh, but now it's, oh, we're resilient, we're strong, we're gonna be able to show them that we got this. Which one is it? Are you the victim or not? You the victim or not? Secondly, if those two hoes didn't have that thing they had to give you, y'all will be gone. Because if it was, y'all can refresh my recollection, but be on my side. I felt like I want to call them Jackson. I felt like who else got the U-turn? I felt like Frank and Jerry, they were walking up to the second task because they cooked their food. They were walking up to the second task as old girl. She was crying the whole time. I got this. She was crying the whole time. I felt like they were walking up to it as they were finishing it. Therefore, they would have been able to just finish their one thing and go and been in the race. Y'all get what I'm saying? But I didn't want to go watch it back again because I like my theory better. But y'all really not nothing. And if those other girls didn't do anything for y'all, y'all would have been out. Y'all deserve that U-turn. Y'all think y'all the smartest people in the group, smartest people in the land, and y'all really don't got it like that. And those glasses don't do nothing for us. Y'all got my pops up here crying. I ain't seen that man say not 2 words throughout this whole television show. Now he crying and building that up, taking us to the end. And y'all see how it's elimination rounds during this time, right? Y'all see how they may be eliminated, the girls may be eliminated, but this is elimination round. How they may be eliminated, but it's an elimination round. Let's be clear, and y'all not fooling me. CBS is Survivor. That's why I said we'll see when it happens. I'm so tired of y'all whole saying may be eliminated, but if it's somebody of color at the end, you most certainly will be. You most certainly will be. And also, this is what I also don't like. In Survivor, I need y'all to change this up for next season. If y'all want to get us the ratings and the black people in there, before I leave, I need you to bring those 2 hoes out here who U-turn me. Bring them out. Bring them out. I want to see what 2 hoes U-turn me. I want to talk to them. Okay? I brought the picture with me. I know y'all told me to leave it on there, but I wanted to make sure that I want to see these 2 hoes. Bring them out. Before I get up on this boat, I want to see these 2 hoes who U-turn me. I got a little something to say. Y'all not gonna put me on no boat back home. And first of all, y'all, I know they better than me. Let me tell you something. If I know that all the other people already finished, you won't catch me dead putting a roof or a house or any type of thing together for y'all hoes. Girl, take me. I won't even walk across the finish. I'm done. I'm done. I'm about to finish it out strong. Let me tell you something. I give kudos and props and all types of stuff to everybody who finishes out strong. If I was the last person, you won't see me finish. Call me Baby Blue. I'm not doing it. Nope. I'm done. What am I about? I already lost. Do I not get maybe I don't get my check if I don't go all the way to the end. I got to see what restrictions y'all have on my contract. Either way, we get to, because now we got another black person out. We get to episode 4. I said this was gonna be fast. We did it, y'all. We got episode 4. So you got Leo and Alana. They out here talking about, girl, okay, we were U-turn. Will and Jay's like, girl, you think they're gonna talk to us? Or we just trying to U-turn us, and here we go. We just talked to you. First of all, you ain't got the gun like that. Please back up on my face, Leo, because you ain't got the reads, okay? They gotta fly the player squad. They all going down to the they gotta go to the children's choir and talk to the girls, okay? They all going on the flight. Is it just me? Or the time that was wasted with Will and James, whichever one was like, we have an alliance and we're printing out in color, okay? Color, back and front and back. We're printing out maps, okay? And they're keeping them distracted while we print this stuff out. I was thinking, okay, girl, okay. Oh, you're so sneaky. Print that thing out, okay? No, don't do back and forth. Do 2 sheets. Like, oh, you're so sneaky. They were so hype about it. You got to utilize your resources, girl. As we can see, they all dropped down in the town. Not near taxi driver. What are these taxi drivers doing in these other countries? Not near taxi driver knew where they lived. The girls was like, do you know what this is? No. One of the girls was like, girl, get out, come with me. I know somebody who can help you. She was like, do you know how we can get to the children's choir? No, come on, girl, but come with me. Girl, I know somebody who can help you. She dragged those people out. They done got out and went and switched taxis and everything. Who y'all got at the airport though who don't know where y'all live? GPS is dying. Nobody has the map. Will and James, why did they pull out those maps that y'all had printed? Why y'all didn't get those girls? Why y'all didn't get the drivers those maps y'all printed out at the airport though? Anyway, So they going through. Hold on. Okay. So they going through. Everybody arrive at a different time. They all they gotta go to the landfill harmonica. Now this is probably just me. There's certain things you just don't need to be doing if you know you are of class, you know you are of stature, you got a little bit of wealth, something behind you. At a place of, first of all, I didn't like the optics of this. I don't know if these people want to have real instruments or if they truly want to play with these instruments that they put a lot of creativity and knowledge and inspiration in, and sooner or later they'll get into real instruments. I just didn't like us with camera crews and mics saying, okay, we'll make one too. When there's enough money to Survivor be coming out here, be giving clothes and all types of stuff. But here we are making ukuleles with them out of shoeboxes. Cultural purposes, sure. I hope we gave them a real one on the side for somebody who's graduating and wants to go into music. Saying. Anyway, they out here going through. D'Angelo said his claim to fame was putting together IKEA furniture without looking at their directions or instructions. How he do it? How did he do it? First of all, I had to put together a Walmart table before, and I got very frustrated. What y'all put in the comments? What y'all think D'Angelo put together with no instructions? First of all, I'm hot just thinking about it. He said he put together a whole IKEA thing without looking at the directions once. He didn't look at the instructions once. What y'all think he put together? Ooh, you know, I like me a handyman. What y'all think Lyle put together? Ooh, yes. It made me kind of hot, right? So then you got Michelle and Victoria. Was it just me, or was Victoria and Michelle in the car frustrated, but then they just popped up at the place? You know who wasn't happy? And I loved everybody because I don't like our host. Kaylin and Haley. Girl, their driver said she rode up to her hood. She was like, Ricardo, girl, do you know where the trash cans symphony is? No? Okay, well, bring out my empanadas because, girl, they said my empanadas. Oh, they don't have them? Get her on the line. When their driver got out of the vehicle, okay, went inside the house, okay, did something on the phone. She even brought the phone back with her. When I said they were so upset, we don't know what's going on. I have no idea. They were on the brink. And this is what frustrated me, y'all. And remember this, because when this episode first started, here these hoes, girl. You know, we've always been strong. We've always been very resilient. You know, I moved out of my parents. We moved out, what you said, 15, 16? Let me tell you something. And I need somebody to do a background check on them because I don't know their lifestyle like that. I don't know where they came from, or what have you. But when white people that look like, do stuff like that, say, oh, I moved out 15, 16, y'all had the means to do so. Either someone was paying for y'all to live somewhere, or y'all couched out with somebody else. Don't try to make it seem like y'all was struggling out here. Oh, we've always found a way to bounce back. Y'all never had to bounce off because y'all was always on. Bounce back, y'all was in the front all the time. You left 16, 17. Oh, we've always been on our own, and we always made a way, and we always had to stand on our feet. Girl, you put her in one taxi that doesn't know where it's going, and here come the tears. Furthermore, you give her a task to say, look, here's a lot of recycling. Just put together one instrument. That girl took 3 hours and cried the whole way through. Oh, but we always land on our feet. We always got. Here's what's up. People are struggling. They don't got it. These people are here living in the midst of poverty, probably very happy, but living in the midst of poverty. And here y'all hoes go. Oh, 15, 14, I've been living on my own. And let me tell you something, Chen or Hung, Chi or Hung, whichever one of y'all did it. Don't you ever go to these people who are sitting here using whatever tools necessary they got and you're not even helping. I had just realized that one aspect that old girl wasn't even doing the challenge. Up in here crying. I'm so humbled by everything that you guys are doing. And I have kids your age. First of all, we know we poor. And you're not even touching anything. And then they had to come and hug you. But girl, I'm making something out of trash. But let me come and console you because you're so sad and you have kids these age. There's some things y'all just need to know. Decorum. I feel like people are not teaching it no more. I feel like the gays had it right. One of James had it right. The creativity, the ingenuity that you all have, especially show. I just hope my children are just half of the people y'all are. Bright and intelligent, and keep it pumping. But here she is. She want to sit here and cry so that the poor people can come up and hug her. And she got two producers, 3 cameras, and a mic on. But I just can't. Anyway, yo, when I said that scene made me really upset. One, because we already got the black people out, and then here y'all going into these impoverished third world countries talking about some. Oh my gosh, I can't. And let me tell you something, Ashra. Let me tell you, you must not have gone to the first couple of classes for engineering. This is what we were talking about, Mr. Oh, I went to engineering school. You couldn't even put together toilet paper or ukulele, okay? And here you are struggling. I mean, anybody who is an engineer but is not making something physically like a building, don't use it anymore. Say you code. You build things, maybe, possibly. I don't need no more of this whole, I'm an engineer. It don't work like that, and you saw it don't work like that. Either way, Kaylin and Haley, they were crying the whole entire time. Just tears screaming down the face. Oh, please. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I need to get it done. And I was enjoying it. If I could be the liquor tears, I promise you I would have. I just, everything about it. First of all, that taxi cab driver stopped to get her panini and got on the phone and got you where you needed to go. But here she is the whole time. The ride from hell. Is the worst ever. She could have said, get out. She could have said, get out. No, she brought your raggeds wherever you needed to go. The ride from hell. Oh, it was the worst ever. Oh, she kept stopping. That girl went back home, got on a cellular device that probably wasn't hers. She got to bring it back just to take you where you needed to go. I even hear you say thank you and I'm going to tip you. Yeah, here you are barely making a ukulele talk about ride from hell. You're ungrateful. You're ungrateful. If y'all know, y'all can already tell who I don't like. I never built a cello in my life. I just don't know how to. But we've been standing on our own and we've been able to do it since 16, 15. We've been out here on the streets, hard. Hollywood was never a friend of me. But all we doing is telling you to put some couple of tissue papers, couple of rubber bands together on a Kleenex box, and now you're like, I just can't. And I don't want her to be mad at me. It just, girl, go away from me with this. After that, you got them all going to the Yield. They gotta make some tea and drink it and bring it with them, right? Then you got a detour. It's a double switchback. So you got the watermelon challenge and you got the put this on your head and dance challenge. So first of all, y'all tell me this. That choreography for to put your wine bottle in your head challenge was a little intricate. When she was like, boom, boom, down, up, ooh, flap your wings. I said, no, well, let's go to the water. Y'all want to go to the watermelon? It looked like it, I always liked watermelon. She just got too intricate. She was doing all of this and then giving us a little bit of. I would have said, watermelon, please. Watermelon, please. Watermelon, please. Watermelon, please. I don't know what I was thinking. This is not the watermelon thing. Oh, wrong challenge. Wrong detour. I thought this was the watermelon one. Okay, I would have left so fast. But because Hung Chi went in there and they said, look, they dropped 3 bottles and said, you want to go to the, let's do that one. And then you had the striking watermelon one. At the end of the day, here we go with the pit stops. I ain't even gonna go too hard into it. Old girl was still back there trying to put that instrument together and still wasn't doing what she needed to do. They all started to go in. You got Will and James, they get first. They get $5,000 each. Michelle and Victoria, they get second. Then you got Leo and Alana, they get third. Riley and Madison, they get fourth. You got Esra and the partner, they get fifth. Hung and Chi, they get sixth. D'Angelo and Gary, they get seventh. And then now you have Kaylin and Haley, they get last place. Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? Out of all the rounds, wouldn't you know it? Out of all the rounds, these 2 white hoes, oh, this is a non-elimination. When I say I could not turn that TV off fast enough, when the host, are you going to do episode 5? No, I need a break. I need a break. After they have accosted all of these other people, made them get up because y'all want to sit here and challenge everybody else. Now y'all, it's a non-elimination. You are up there crying, okay? Disrespecting the culture. Talking about some, well, this doesn't look like where a choir would be. And how would you know? You don't live. You don't live. You're not from here. How would you know? But you got so much to say. But soon as they get to the mat, oh, what do you know? It's a non-elimination round. I turned that TV on so fast. I almost threw my own TV on. I just can't take it. Y'all tell me what y'all felt about this. Y'all tell me what y'all felt about this episode. I am definitely about to go sleep. Don't even look for me. This is not even about to be a true intro. Yo, I said to get this out, I would do episode 5 tomorrow. I promise you. Me and Jolie also going live tomorrow. Make sure you go check it out. Go to Tatiana Michelle's channel. She put a wife talk up with her husband. Go like that for me. Smash that like button. Yo, if you want to know more about me and everything else I have going on, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, BusyBlu, no space, no E. You can also find me on Facebook, BusyBlu, where you can get some semi-exclusive content and everything else I have going on. I am so happy to just have this done. And now we can watch it together. Please be on the checkout. I'm going to be doing the next episode of The Amazing Race. I will also be doing the last 2 episodes and being doing from here on in Love After Lockup. I'm also going to be reviewing Braxton Family Values. It's one of my favorite shows, and I have to make sure that I do that. Yo, I want to thank everybody who came into this live. I'm about to go to bed. I'm about to go get busy, and you guys stay busy. On to next time.